First time watching Doctor Who Series 8 Episode 5. This one is called Time Heist. Before we get into it though, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too, by the way. My name's Affan. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel! That was unnecessary, but hey, get used to it, because it ain't going away. Now then, let's jump into this episode without any further ado. BBC logo. Hey, BBC logo. Hate ya.
The Satanic Nebula. Oh.
Satanic Nebula. That's sister of Gamora? No.
I got plans.
She's going on a date? Going to school?
No. Look at me.
Yeah. Okay.
Seriously?
Why is your face so colored?
Makeup.
Date. Second one.
Got words out. Not in the right order, but hey, maths teacher.
Are you taller?
Heels.
Do you have to reach a high shelf?
Yeah. He's a pretty high shelf, yeah. She'll need to get on her tippy toes. The TARDIS phone is ringing.
You've got another playmate.
Who's got the number?
Hardly anyone in the universe is
Woman from the shop?
Oh, I've got it.
Yes.
Yeah, someone gave it to you.
In a shop. We still don't know who that was.
Is that her now?
There are very few people.
It's Missy! Called it. The woman from the shop is Missy. We'll talk about it more. I just clicked. That scared the crap out of me. What the?
It's a memory one. Delete your memories.
It deletes your memories. What happened to her face? What happened to his head?
I've agreed to this memory wipe of my own free will.
Oh, has he?
I've agreed to this memory wipe of my own free will. Do I really have to touch that worm thing?
Yes, you do. Your next side. I'm sorry.
Psy? Open Gangnam Style. Who remembers that? That is very interesting. They've got my attention, which is pretty rare. So they have decided to do something which they themselves, in this moment, do not know why they decided to do that thing. All right, let's do this.
Your last memories of receiving a contact from an unknown agency. Me.
Me.
Most secure bank in the galaxy. A fortress for the super rich.
It looks like a pyramid.
Regulated. DNA is authenticated at every stage. Intruders will be incinerated.
Nice.
Surface. It's atomically sealed.
I'm like, is that Gallifrey painting? No, mine's way bigger.
The bank of Carabrax sauce is impregnable.
Impregnable. Whenever someone says that, reminds me of, you know, give me 2 good men and a horse or whatever. I'll impregnate the bank.
This is Ms. Delphox, head of bank security.
Wow, she is very, well, she looks comfy, but the way she's sitting doesn't look comfy.
We found these.
Like her legs are like,
You hungry?
whoa. Was this a transition or something actually happened?
Computer augmented, yes? Mainframe in your head.
I'm a game. Sorry, who put you in charge?
That's a prison code on your neck.
He's a gamer.
What kind of mutant?
Like he says, why are you in charge now?
It's my special power.
She's a mutant. What? I forgot the name of that college. Arts for the special or something. Xavier School of something.
You can replicate their clothes too.
I wear a hologram shirt.
Gotta see a 3rd movie soon, man.
We're actually gonna do it. Rob the bank.
I don't think we have a choice. We've already agreed to.
Not only have you already agreed to it, it seems like you've already initiated it as well. So you're like in the middle of it.
Maintain the image for.
For as long as I like.
Oh, I thought they were already inside the bank. They aren't. Cool. Okay. That, you know. That dude wearing VR headset? Well, they are all seem like they're wearing VR headsets.
So why am I not using it?
Question 2. Where is the TARDIS?
Okay, that probably should be question 1.
Oh, that's what it is, not VR headset. Is the teller? The bank teller. Can I get all large bills, please? Huh. Did not expect him to look like that.
That your guilt has been detected.
What? That's totally...
Guilt.
What about our guilt?
Kind of being drowned out.
Drowned out by what?
Not to think of it.
Ever tried not thinking about something?
Yeah, that's all you think about.
Criminal intent detected.
Lovely.
No, for God's sake.
It really doesn't matter. We'll establish the details later. They'll be deleted, and obviously your mind.
What? So he... Whoa. It's kind of annoying.
Your next of kin will be informed and incarcerated as further inducement to honest financial transactions.
But he hasn't even done anything yet.
Was our tears clear of that soup?
Whoa.
I can't close. Take him away. He's ready for his close-up.
What the hell?
Apologies for the disturbance. Everyone have a lovely day.
I like how the doctor is the only one smiling. So there are 4 people actually there to commit robbery. They weren't detected, yet that guy was, even though he didn't do anything. But that doesn't matter, as she said.
Why does he need our help?
Depends what the thing is. Okay, well, I'm no expert, but fuses, timer, I'm going to stick my neck out and say bomb.
No, wait!
Attic.
That's why they wiped their memories. No, but they're thinking... No, that's stupid. Okay. I thought that because they wiped their memories because they don't want to be thinking about robbing the bank, but that's what they're thinking about right now. So, like... That defeats the purpose.
4 bank visitors just entered the safety deposit box.
Our reputation must remain secure. The director will blame us. We'll be fired. Fired with pain.
Ooh, yeah, soup. Fired with soup.
But if we're not supposed to make it out alive.
Don't be so pessimistic. It'll affect team morale.
What, and getting us blown up won't?
Only very, very briefly.
You can do what you like. No, this guy is a lunatic.
That he is for sure. With a blue box, don't forget that.
You agreed to rob the most impregnable bank in history. You must have had a very good reason.
Still don't understand why you're in charge.
Basically, it's the eyebrows.
Attack eyebrows. You create a hole? What do you do? Wow.
Dimensional shift bomb.
Technology, eh?
It's the particles to a different plane.
Oh, it's like a teleporter. Wow, that was cool.
I don't know. The architect set all this up. My personal plan is that a thing probably happen quite soon.
So that's it.
A thing will happen. Who's the architect? He's probably the architect, isn't he? The doctor.
Not our problem.
Well, what is our problem?
He's glitching.
Guilt in this bank is fatal. The teller can hear. The more we know about why we're here, the louder our guilt screams.
Oh, so that's why he... Okay, so I was right. Wait, okay.
You have computer. You can perform a manual delete.
Okay. That's convenient.
You're lying.
Why would you be lying? Oh.
I honestly thought something happened to my computer. Intruder window detected.
Got a few I wish I could lose.
And I lost a few I wish I hadn't. I was interrogated in prison, and I guess I panicked. Didn't want to be a risk to the people close to me, so...
You deleted your friends?
My friends, anyone who ever helped me, my family.
Your family?
Of course, my family.
How could you do that?
Well, because he wanted to save them.
Suppose I must have loved them.
Must have. Oh, that's sad, man.
Mute them, Jane. No one can touch me. If they do, I transform.
Well, you're better than that, I forgot her name, that girl from X-Men. If you touch her, she'll burn you alive.
Why is he even still alive?
Wow.
Someone is watching.
Doctor.
That's mean. Why did I look at his head and I'm like, that looks like a toilet seat?
Intruders.
Doesn't it?
Intruders on the surface level.
Oh, I'm an idiot. The teller. Jump scare? Ah.
Nobody move. Nobody say a word.
You're talking. She thinked.
What, and then I become one of those things we saw sitting in a cage?
Yes.
X is tragic. It means what I think it means, right?
Death?
Painless. Why did you be the architect? Promise me something. Kill him.
I hate him. but I can't make that promise.
A good man. I left it late to meet one of those.
Oh, wow. She teleported, right? Tell me she's alive now. She's... Man.
Once Sabre is dead, we're alive. Prioritize if you want to stay that way.
Oh. Lovely.
Professional detachment. It's very obvious that you've been with him for a while, because you were really good at the excuses.
Another gift from the architect shall be unwrapped.
Unbreakable bank.
Who's the architect?
Carabraxos must not know.
A woman in the shop?
It's messy.
Missy? Is it messy? Is it the doctor himself?
No, no,
In case it finds me, it's my choice.
you don't use that. Okay, promise me.
Time to run.
First the other girl, Cybera, I think. No, this guy. This guy has already deleted his memory to save someone, so I think he might do it again, although he might not need to. If he can just delete his memories, you know? I was like, they're probably gonna do a jump scare by now. Got her.
Come and find me! Every thief and villain in one big cocktail.
Ooh! I know a few of those people.
Every famous burglar.
That dude from Torchwood. The sheriff dude from that town one. Forgot the name.
Face!
The robot sheriff. The... I don't know, they're called Slovene or something ones.
You see people you love and people missing you.
I don't.
And I see no one.
Ah, come on, man.
3, 2.
The both of them sacrifice themselves to save these two.
It's not opening! He died for nothing.
Only if you give up?
Atomic's seal unbreakable. For me. The architect would know that and bring us all this way for nothing.
There has to be a way.
Exactly. There must be some logic.
Some logic. Wow.
Storm's tripping the system. That's what he's got, Storm.
How would he know when a storm would hit?
You've got so much advanced technology. Probably tell the weather accurately for once.
Whoever planned all this, they're in the future.
It is him!
This isn't just...
They have the TARDIS. It's a time heist. That's the name of the episode. Cool.
Moment of the storm, when it hits, because that's the only time Bank is vulnerable.
Wow. Lovely. Look at that. Conveniences, conveniences.
The code that was in the last case, look.
Chi-Chi. Oh, Chi-Chi. That was tech. On the wall. I don't know if that was tech. It said something like TICI or something. Maybe it was tech. I don't know. There was something on the other wall as well. It sounded like HOTE. HOTE.
Can reboot any system and erase any lost data.
Sorry.
What did Sabre come for? Gene suppressor.
She wanted to be normal.
As a weak
PV.
private vault. Carabraxos' own fortune.
That scared the crap out of me.
They remind us that the bank is impregnable. It's good for morale to have a few of you scattered about the place, preferably on view.
Dang.
Are you ready for your close-up? Last of its kind, and we've signed an exclusive deal.
Wow.
How can you force it to obey?
Oh, everything has a price tag, I think you'll find. I'm terrified. I have the disadvantage of knowing Carabraxos personally.
If you don't like your boss, why stay?
My face fits. If you'll excuse me, I must...
And you're being very slow.
While you're undoing my handcuffs.
They're sent by the architect.
Look like death.
Sigh?
It was actually a teleporter.
Oh my god!
G'day.
I told you it was a teleporter. I called it.
There's an escape ship in orbit. Oh, and there's this big blue box. Is that yours?
Well, this is good. You'll be able to resume the mission.
Hey, what's going on here, man?
Gene suppressant. Antidote for your condition. Memory giver. All your yesterdays.
To be normal is all they want.
Job done, paid in full. Clever old doc. Still hate him.
Me too.
How are you paid?
Director Carabraxos. Excuse us, but we've come to rob you.
Oh, is that the devil?
Your head, or...
Or
That's the girl.
you
She's a clone.
have a clone in every facility. Get on it right away.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
And then hand
It's
it
like they're duplicates. Clones, same thing.
with immediate effect.
Lovely.
I've been in your service.
Ever since the last one let me down, and I was forced to kill it. I can't quite believe that you're putting me through this again. My clone.
But yeah.
I put all of the used clones into the incinerator. Can't have too many of moi scattered around.
Frankly, you're a career break for the right therapist. Top, just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut it up.
Turned into Skylar White.
I know one thing. What? I hate him. He's overbearing, manipulative.
He's him. No, not like that. He is the doctor. Yeah, that's him.
I hate the architect.
Sanity is going on in this room now.
He's the architect?
Sanity judgment from the self-burner.
She's the
And what are you doing now?
architect?
My telephone number. I thought you might like to call me someday. Give me a call sometime.
You'll be dead.
You'll be old, we'll get on famous. Things that you can't change. I need my memory back. That's it. Feast on them. Bow tie, but embarrassing. What do you think, the new look? I think I came out with magician.
11th and... I don't know which one number the scarf one had, but I remember.
Doctor.
Hello?
It's her.
We need to rob a bank. I need Worms.
What'ums.
Architect. Architect.
Called it.
You will rob
Called it.
a black sauce.
Called it.
Did you see?
But why though?
Exactly what you want to do now.
What did he always want? Rob the bank? He had guilt of his own.
There she is.
Oh, she. Oh, okay.
She's the last two.
And it's a she, so they can actually restart the species as well. Brilliant.
It was a rescue mission for the whole species. Flesh and blood. Time to go home. What do you think of that, big man?
In that moment, he kind of reminded me of, wow, I was just going to say the general from Narnia and the Witch's Army, and then it cuts to a landscape that looks just like Narnia. Wow. Her excuses weren't excuses, you know? She was right. That's his reward, eh?
Yeah, if you ever need help with it.
Freeing those two. Helping a species continue its existence.
Here's Area.
Not going extinct.
See? I don't have your face now.
Yeah, I kind of.
Oh, shut up.
I like his humor.
Calories consumed on the TARDIS have no lasting effect.
What? Are you kidding?
Of course I'm kidding. It's a time machine, not a medical.
Oh, come on! I wanted a TARDIS just for that. Not even for time travel, just so I can eat.
Without me?
Love eat.
Of course not, boss.
Boss.
Robbing a whole bank. Beat that for a date.
That little smirk there at the end. Who's watching him? The last one was about being all alone and stuff. No, not next time. Shut up about next time. We'll watch it next time. You, however, can use your TARDIS and go into the future and watch the next one right now, because it'll be on my Patreon. Link in the description to my Patreon, where you can see the full-length version reactions to these as well. See you there. Right then. So that was quite an episode. It's very interesting, you know. Well, different. I was going to say different, but also similar in the way that, you know, you had these monsters, and at the end, you know, it turns out that they aren't really monsters. It was just typical of Doctor Who, and they're let go, and they're free. And that's his reward, the reward of the Doctor, because that's what the Doctor loves to do. So yeah, he's got tactics that are a bit out there, sure, as we saw with the deaths, you know, deaths, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it was all for something way bigger and more important. And he achieved that, so job well done, innit? Blood. Roadman Affan. Anyways, yeah, it was a very interesting concept. The characters didn't have a clue about what exactly is going on or was going on. Similar to me, the viewer, us basically. And that's a pretty interesting concept. Them learning as we do. At the same time as we do. That's very, very interesting. And then obviously the typical, they were a step ahead all along, at the end. The Doctor being the architect in the end, a pretty interesting twist. I called it, but I have to say, I wasn't sure. I switched from the Doctor to that woman to so many different people, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it just made sense to me. It was the fact that they kept mentioning who made him in charge, you know what I mean? And him saying, oh no, that's my superpower, I was made for it, and so on and so forth. And this doctor in particular, clearly does not like listening to people, even there at the end when he says, okay, boss. You can tell he's got a little sass about it, and he doesn't really mean that. He's being sarcastic, or at least I think he is when he says that. So that, with the fact that I hate him, with the fact that he actually agreed to doing this, it is the Doctor after all. He would need a lot of info before he agrees to do it. And the fact that they all willingly wiped their memories, there had to be a reason. Now, I'm a little confused about that concept. So they wiped their memories so they can't remember their plan. Because if you have guilt, then you're thinking about the guilt. So robbing a bank would make you feel guilty. In doing so, the teller will be able to detect you. Now, there are 4 of them, and all of them were obviously thinking the same thing. But they knew they were going to rob the bank. They knew that. They didn't know the plan, why, or so on and so forth. They didn't know the details, but they did know they were going to rob the bank. So is it memory? Well, they said guilt. If you haven't done something, I was going to say if you haven't done something, then you don't have guilt. But that dude at the start, whose head they flattened, hadn't done anything either, and she said it didn't matter, and they were able to detect that. Maybe he was lying. Maybe he had. Yeah, I'm confused as to how the whole guilt and memory situation works. But it's very, like I said, I liked it. I actually did very much enjoy the episode, and I love the concept. And I love the 2 new characters, by the way, Sai and Sabera, both of them. We had basically mutants, I originally started watching X-Men, which I'm very much looking forward to continuing. And so it's basically that in Doctor Who's world. And you had then these stories of these 2 mutants, which are so tragic, very similar to how it is in X-Men, but Sai having to completely wipe his memory on purpose because he wanted to save the people that he loved, and in doing so he will forget them. Imagine that. You will forget me. No, you'll forget your friends, your family, you'll forget everyone. But you are doing it to save them. Now, of course, he was doing a bad thing. Let's not forget that. That's why he was in that situation. But still, it's so tragic and so sad. And then you have the other person who cannot feel anyone without turning into them, and make life very difficult. It reminds me of that one mutant from X-Men as well. There's so many aspects of your life that you cannot enjoy. Physical touch. It's really a simple, teeny tiny thing if you think about it, but it really isn't, because it's simple because you do it so often and it's just like a thing. But when you actually think about it and how important it is, how much it means, and then because it's another thing that makes me really it makes me think, because all my life, and I'm sure you guys as well, growing up, you like to think you're special. You like to think that you could be like a superhero or like a kind of like a mutant, with powers and stuff, like these worlds, these fantasy worlds that we love so much, like Lord of the Rings, Avatar, Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, so on and so forth. Why do we why does kids, out of everyone, everyone loves them, but kids mostly, why? Because that's what they want. They want those powers. And then you see these things and you're like, well, to be normal, to just be a human, just a regular human, just a Affan, how special is that? Do you know what I mean? It's really interesting because, do you know what I mean? You grow up thinking about these powers and stuff. At least I don't know, maybe I'm the weird one, and then you grow up and you're like, well, actually, I don't, yeah, It would be very cool, but like they say, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. But anyways, that's enough of me talking. Yeah. Needless to say, I pretty much enjoyed the concept of it. Like I said, a little confusing at times, but that's Doctor Who for you. Funny, sad, tragic, confusing, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, all of the above ting. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get in the comments down below and talk about this episode, because this is a pretty interesting episode. And I'm actually really enjoying Series 8 so far. I'm enjoying this Doctor's take on the character that is the Doctor, and the stories that are coming along with it as well. So yeah, I'm liking it. And I hope you are too. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice